What's going on, guys? Taking a quick look once again this morning at XRP. I want to show you some similarities of going back to the 2020-21 time frame on the chart. And it looks like we are repeating a very similar pattern here, if that's what you want to call it, or trading action on the chart that happened about a year or so ago. On the left-hand side of the screen, we have XRP chart. Both charts are a daily chart of XRP, TradingView.com. XRP USD, this is the Bitstamp data on TradingView. So on the left-hand side of the screen, we had a massive pump on XRP from, call it 22 up to, looks like 78 or so cents. Got choppy. Things got interesting and should have raised some radar when we printed a lower high here, and then things started to get ugly. Had a massive down move from that lower high. It looks like that was, let me see here, 72% move to the downside, and that was the bottom. Had a big bounce. Key was right here, higher low, and then XRP went on a pretty good run. So if we go to the right-hand side of the screen, and I believe this was all related to the lawsuit, the big washout move here when XRP started to move with all the other cryptos and then got crushed by the SEC. At least that's the narrative that was at play. So on the right-hand side of the screen is current times. So we had this nice move here off the 34 level, big pump, little volatility, basically put in a lower high down, and then the real lower high just came in about 2 or 3 days ago, and that's basically where this move was on the left hand side, give or take, not perfect, but. And then on the right-hand side of the screen, I would put us right there, similar times. And now we are currently in this move here, the washout move. So the washout move on the left-hand side of the screen actually undercut all of the lows to the left-hand side, which was over here. So if things play out in a similar fashion, we should see XRP. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to happen. Is undercut these lows down in here, which takes us down into that mid 20 cent range before potentially moving higher. And that's what happened back in 2020, 2021, is we undercut those lows, and then the price finally rallied, put in a higher low, and moved higher. But these charts look very, very similar, and we are currently in the washout stage right now for XRP, which was this giant move, this 72% move to the downside. So if we look on the right-hand side of the screen, which is taking place real time right now, it's only down 33% off of that lower high. So I'll probably have to zoom out here to get us down to that 70% move, which would take us, looks like I got to adjust the chart to get us down that much. So let's see where that would take us. A similar move would take XRP way down into the 15, 14 cent range if that was a 72% move to the downside. We'll see what happens. That would be pretty wild. Not saying it's going to take place, but if take notice the price was higher on the left-hand side. It was up in that 78, 79 cent range, and then had a 72% washout. XRP only made it up to the lower high was at 50 cents, so a 72% washout would take us down to that 13 or so cent range. Basically, if it plays out similar fashion, I would be looking for just an undercut of these lows here. And that low was roughly 28 cents. So anywhere down in this range would play out very similar to the back in the 2020, 2021 timeframe. So that could mean we get down to, I have a lower level down here at 26,710. Maybe that comes into play. Maybe the price taps that, and that's it. And then the price does something like it did back in 2020, where it starts to rally from there. And that was the ultimate fear, black swan, running stops, call it what you will, event. So just a couple interesting things I wanted to share here on the chart. These patterns look, if I turn everything off here on the charts, and let's see if I can do this. You can see how they look. Let me zoom in, actually. It might help a little bit. They have a very similar look. You know, we got that big pump to the upside, some wedging down, some choppy volatility, put in a lower high, and then the washout move. So the washout move on the left-hand side of your screen undercut the lows before that pump. And currently we are in that washout move on the right-hand side of your screen. We just haven't undercut any of those lows yet. So we'll see if that happens. Like I said, there's a lot of price levels on my chart that we're watching. So far, I found support at 34,071. Doesn't mean it will stop there. Like I said, if we take out those lows like it did in 2020, 2021, I have a level down at 26 cents. So basically another 10 or so cents below the market. And then that was the low for that time. And then we pumped, put in a higher low at 24 cents on the left-hand side of the screen, and then moved on to higher highs. So things could get wild here. Just wanted to share how similar these moves are for XRP. And if you look back on the chart, you can notice some things. So let me know your thoughts on this. Not trying to create any fear by any means, but it's hard to ignore the similarity of the charts if you look back for XRP, and potentially it's taking place once again here. And if history is any guide, we could be heading lower, definitely below that 30 cent into the mid to low 20 cent range. Like I said, I have a level at 26 cents. But who knows? Maybe yesterday was the bottom, and we'll move higher from here. But just wanted to share what happened in the past, and perhaps it's taking place once again. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and keep your eye on XRP. These levels I share on the chart come into play. So take a screenshot. Let me know if you want them on your chart. But the price has reactions at those levels. As you can tell on the left-hand side of the screen, I mean, XRP's higher or lower high perfectly hit one of our levels at 50842, and that was the high of this move for now. And then the big washout came. So, all right, take it easy, and we'll be back with some more videos. It is the 9th of November.